Hi Katie Cats, I'm back again with my very first ever top list video, and this week, the very first one of the series is going to be called Top 5 Gaming Urban Legends. So let's get to it. Starting off the list with the very first urban legend, coming in at number 5 is Luigi is actually dead in Luigi's Mansion. This urban legend actually stems from the blackout scene after the boss battle of Area 3 on the balcony. During this scene, Luigi actually walks into the telephone room to make a couple phone calls, but it isn't who Luigi is talking to or what is being said that is so unnerving about this part of the game. Instead, all eyes are focused on where Luigi's standing shadow should be. In its place is what appears to be a silhouette of Luigi's body hanging from a noose from the rafters on the ceiling. This bone-shivering detail is only seen after a lightning strike. From a lighting glitch to speculations of a far more sinister original storyline that had to be scrapped. There have been numerous attempts to debunk this urban legend, but what I want to know is if Luigi really did hang himself, how sinister was that original storyline meant to be? Now, if you thought that was sinister, wait until you hear the next one. Coming in at number 4 on the list, WoW actually features a doomsday children's cult. What? Some WoW players actually report sightings of a children's doomsday cult outside of a building on the edge of Crystal Lake. Since there's been so many reported sightings of this children's doomsday cult in the game, this urban legend has a lot of merit. Now, if just seeing random little children standing outside of a building isn't creepy enough for you, they're said to actually stand in a pentagram formation while holding hands. Creepy. The children are never seen breaking that pentagram shape or anywhere outside the area of that building. Adding to the unsettling factor, the children aren't part of any known quests, so the reason for their presence, albeit a weird one at that, isn't known. To add to the mystery, the game's developer Blizzard refuses to give a definite answer as to why the children are even seen in the game. But come on, people, a baby cult? What's so creepy about a bunch of silent children standing in a pentagram formation while you're sitting in your room playing in the dark for the 12th straight hour? I don't see anything creepy about that. Nothing. If you haven't already, you might want to turn the lights on for this one. Pokemon Red and Green has music in it that makes children suicidal. Alternately known as the Lavender Town syndrome, this urban legend actually claims to hurt people. As the legend has it, in 1996, hundreds of Japanese children went nuts and even tried to harm themselves after playing Pokemon Red and Green. The urban tale puts the blame for all these psychotic breaks on the musical tune that's played in Purple Town. Besides the fact that this urban legend claims that hundreds of children try to kill themselves, what makes this urban legend even scarier is that it might have some provable truth to it. The music was in fact changed due to a number of confirmed reports that children were becoming physically ill due to the original tune. A somewhat explanation for this frightening tale is that a number of the children didn't report becoming physically ill until reaching Lavender Town. Lavender Town's theme music really did have higher frequencies that research has proven that only children and young adolescents are able to hear. If you're looking for a reason not to sleep tonight, Google Lavender Town syndrome. While this might be the easiest urban legend to track down the origin and details, it doesn't make it any less scary. Coming in at number 2 on the list, there's a haunted copy of Zelda, Majora's Mask. The legend begins with a 4chan thread posted on September 7th, 2010 by the site user JadUsable. In this thread, he goes on to share his nightmare-inducing experiences with what he calls a haunted Majora's Mask cartridge for the Nintendo 64. Though he chooses to create his own save file, characters go on to refer to him as his Ben anyways. It's after deleting the Ben file that the creepy factor goes through the roof. JadUsable reports being ported to different parts of the game, music playing backwards, a deserted clock town, as well as a long list of other unsettling things that would cause a normal human being to unplug the console long ago. But after all the scary fun, JadUsable did go on to confirm himself that this was a hoax that he had planned. Even though this story is proven to be a myth, JadUsable's painstakingly detailed efforts to scare the poop out of fellow late-night internet users cannot go unnoted. And the YouTube videos he made of his supposedly haunted gameplay is still too creepy for me to watch alone in my room. But on a real note, of all these urban legends, this is definitely the one I could see being made into a big budget Hollywood movie. PA-10, the marked N64, kinda has a catchy ring to it. Last but certainly not least, coming in at number 1 on the list, with the insanely large popularity of Skyrim, there undoubtedly has to be a few urban legends running around out there. And there is. The creepiest of them all comes from the series' 3rd installment, Morrowind. The urban legend begins in 2007 when a select few members of different Elder Scroll communities were sent a virus-resembling file called JVK1166Z. This file corrupted save files and would cause the game to freeze. It took many failed attempts to even figure out that this mod was playable when used through DOSBox. There are a ton of creepy details out there that these selected few say they saw, but only 3 were consistent among all of them. There was a persistent stalker called the Assassin. Every NPC related to the main quest was now dead, and there is an extremely challenging dungeon called the Citadel, but only a few of the few that were selected were able to even get into the dungeon. Those that did reported some truly frightening scenes. They reported a room whose walls were plastered with their own pictures taken from their My Pictures folder and a single locked door. While there's no explanation for the secretive mod, the urban legend doesn't stop there. They say that one player was never heard from again after sending a panic message to a fellow friend that he had saw the assassin in reality and he felt he was his target. So there you have it, the top 5 gaming urban legends. Thank you so much for watching my very first top list video. It was a lot of fun to make and I can't wait to make another one. And if you're not yet a Katy Cat and would like to become a Katy Cat, let's become a Katy Cat! Hit the subscribe button to see more videos. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And down in the comments, leave me any suggestions for future top list videos you would like to see. Bye!